And I'm cooking some bean soup right here. And you may say, Gina, honey, well, I don't like beans. Beans take so long to cook. Well, they don't have to take long to cook. If you like bean soup, let me tell you why. You can get, let me push this back to me. You can get, like, here's what I had picked up for my mom. I got some beans in a jar, like something like this. They're already pre-cooked. And Great Northern, they're really cooked and ready to eat. So you can do that. You don't have to say, I can't do it or anything like that. No, you can. So I got the beans. Oops. And over here, I'm steaming some kale. I got to get this kale steamed because I want to eat the kale. I really do. But you got to steam it. And it's not for everybody. You may not have an acquired taste for kale. It doesn't do too good without its without a steaming basket. But that's okay. You all can do it. Just steaming it a little bit. And I got some bean soup. I said we can eat healthy. We can have that fiber because it's really good for you. It is. I think these have probably cooked long enough. I'm going to turn that off. You're just tuning in. I'm going to turn that off. I'm over here. I'm steaming the kale. Yeah, and it's a cold day, so it's a perfect day for bean soup if you like it. And you do need the fiber. You can't let the stuff stay inside your belly. Okay. I'm waiting for the oven to get warm too. I'm waiting for the oven to get to 400 because my mom wants to have some cornbread with it. So I got some cornbread and put it in here, and I fill the water up in this other part of the pan too. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice meal on a cold day, and we're gonna make America healthy, one person at a time. In this case, it's gonna be 2 people at a time, and if you do this too, well, I guess you're gonna contribute to getting healthier too. You are. This ain't a UFO video. This ain't a political video. It's, you gotta eat good. You want your body to last. You really do. Hello, Ann, honey. I'm 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the video. Yeah, so this is what I'm fixing. I'm steaming this kale. It's almost done. Well, it's kind of hard to do it with one hand, as you can see it, but it looks really good. We can grow this in our garden too. This kale. I don't boil it in the water. You boil it in the water, there goes all the nutrients in the kale. That's why you just gotta keep stirring it. This pan is oversized. It's a little bit too big. Well, I hope there's nothing in this oven. Okay. That rack's a little bit too far down. I'll do it anyhow. Hold on, you all. We can do it. I'll let that cook. So it's kale. Some nice looking kale for you. And
Are there beans sticking?
no, Mom, I've been in here doing my video and steering. They're just perfect. Right here, they're perfect. So this is going to be a short video, you all, because I got to tend to that kale. So you can eat healthy. You can. Let's make America healthy again. Isn't that the initiative that's out there? Learning how to get some good quality food. Yeah, instead of fast food. Because let's face it, Channel S, Chanel, or Channel, we got to learn to cook for ourselves, because the day is probably going to come when we can't go out and have the processed food from the stores. Really, it's probably not going to be there, in the junk food. So you're going to have to get back to the old time type of cooking. You really are. It's like, if you like beans, you can buy them pre-cooked. You can cook them in a crock pot. You can soak them overnight. If you like kale, well, you gotta try to get this kale. I don't see, there's no water in it. This is barely little water, and I think I've about done it with this kale like this. See, it's like, it looks really great. Oh, it's burning my hand. Okay, I'm turning it off. I think it's long enough for that kale. I've been on here for 5 minutes. That's how long the kale's coming off the stove. That's why we can do it. We're gonna eat the kale. I'm gonna put it in my bean soup. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, cooking. Yeah, I like to cook. I do. And I want to eat healthy, just like everybody else. We don't want to be poisoned with the food that we eat in the store. And some of it, it tastes really good, like the Doritos and the chips and stuff, if you like it. And the pizzas and the pizza rolls and the hamburgers and stuff. Yeah, it looks good. And I got put some cornbread muffins in the oven. And that's right. And you know what? You can season them yourself. Came out of a jar. Because you don't want to eat a big meal late in the day. You want to eat it earlier in the day. And then you can just like do a little bitty snacks. You can do it. I'm going to go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful, hold on. We got Al Honey in the house. Al Honey, we got some bean soup. I'm at my mom's. And I said, Mom, we can have some bean soup. She goes, well, it takes all day. I should have started it way early. I said, no, I remember I got you that bean soup that was in the jar. So so I put two jars of bean soup in here. They were pre-cooked, so all we had to do is heat it up. That's when you don't got time to cook, you know what I mean? So you got some bean soup, Al Honey. I'll hang in there just a little bit for you, Al, so you can see it. And yeah, with bean soup, northern beans. And in this great big tall pan, I need to bring a smaller pan over to my mom's house. I have steamed some kale. Yeah, and which is really nutritious. Yeah, so you're welcome, Al. If I see you coming in here and I'm about ready to end, I'll pause so you can see it. So I'm going to put some of that kale in my bean soup. I am. And in the oven, my mom wanted some cornbread. I said, we can do it. And we put some water on that side. That way you don't mess up the other side. You can do it. You can improvise. But you're going to have to, it's better to eat. Cook your own food, really. Cook your own food. Have the food on hand. Yeah, you got the Amish, some kale seeds. To grow you some kale. That's wonderful, Al. Yeah, and it's right near you. That's perfect. So I am going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your, look, it's going to be a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Yes. You never before or never had cornbread in my life either. You haven't, Ann? Yeah, you can have cornbread. When we were younger, my mom would she would cook some macaroni. I put some macaroni in my beans also. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome. We used to eat like this growing up. You're just going to have to get back to the basics, you all, with the world that we're living in, when the food that you like is no longer available because they got to change their product. Or what if there's a food shortage? You're going to have to cook your own food and grow your own food. I like this kale, but I don't like vegetables. I heard some woman said, if I couldn't have any meat, I would not eat vegetables. I said, you wouldn't? I said, well, I guess maybe one day you're going to starve. She told me I'd rather starve. She'd rather starve. A lot of people are going to be changing their mind and probably changing their eating habits. Have a wonderful rest of your, yeah, that's okay, Al, honey. Yeah, you're going to have to find something to eat.